Hi! If you're an ADHD baddie and you struggle with meal planning, this series is for you. Come along with me for the entire week where I show you my meal plan, my grocery order, and how I cook dinner every night this week. And spoiler alert, we did have family day on Monday, so we went out for dinner with our kids to White Spot. I got a chicken burger and fries. It was so good. But grab a drink, grab a snack, and let's get into this week's meal planning. Okay, the groceries for the week just got delivered. There are so many bags. Let's go through and show you what I got. Chocolate banana muffins, a lemon and a lime, 2 Roma tomatoes, cinnamon raisin bread, baby potatoes, and a mini watermelon, 2 boxes of cereal bars, cinnamon toast crunch bars, special K bars, 3 different boxes of bear paws, a box of pasta, cotton candy ice cream, some frozen dead hash browns, a dozen eggs, green onion, strawberries, a brick of Gouda cheese, Tex-Mex cheese. The name brand was actually on sale this week. 2 packs of pastrami, 2 packs of Black Forest ham, charcuterie meat, and some salami, sour cream, 1 pound of bacon, pound of butter, and 2 pizza crusts, lettuce, basil, 0 sugar creamer, silk creamer, 2 pre-made smoothies, pizza mozzarella, cilantro, Rice Krispies, red onions, Kinder's Hot Honey, sliced black olives, pickles, body wash, jasmine rice, marshmallows, canned pineapple, cat food, honey garlic pepperoni sticks, tortilla chips, all dressed chips, and regular chips. Okay, that was everything. The total came out with delivery to $243.02. Now let's put it away and I will see you at dinner time. It's Tuesday. Last night was family day, which is a holiday in our province. So we went out for dinner at White Spot and tonight we are having breakfast bowls. I saw these pre-made hash browns at Walmart and I'm gonna try them. So these are gonna go into the air fryer. And for the protein in the breakfast bowl, I'm gonna do some maple bacon. In a brekkie bowl, one of the biggest components is a homemade hollandaise sauce. I'm going to show you how to do that. It's really easy. Starting off with eggs. I'm going to separate the eggs, so I'm going to put the egg yolks in this bowl for the hollandaise and then the egg whites in here so I can use those for the scrambled eggs. This bowl just gets put over a double boiler, which means this has a little bit of water in it. And it gently cooks the egg. You want to slowly whisk this on low heat. The thing you don't want to do is scramble the eggs, okay? That's for the other pan. Low and slow. I'm gonna crack some more eggs in here just to make the scrambled eggs. Low and slow. Toppings, I'm going to do some green onions, and a tomato. This is going to start thickening up as it cooks. I'm now going to add in a pretty big chunk of butter, and that's going to slowly melt into here. Now I'm going to add in the juice of half of a lemon, making sure it doesn't scramble. Just taking it off the heat really quick here to give it a chance to really come together. Do you see how thick and glossy that's getting? It's almost done. To plate it up, some of the hash browns, eggs, the bacon, the tomato, the hollandaise, the green onion. And that is what we're having for dinner tonight. See you tomorrow. Happy Wednesday. Tonight I am making DIY Chipotle bowls. This is one of my favorite dinners both at Chipotle and at home. It's really easy. Let me show you how to make it. I'm gonna get some in my freezer. It's like a pepper and onion frozen blend. Just gonna throw some of this into the oven so we have some sauteed veggies. A little bit of olive oil and salt and pepper. This is gonna go into the oven at 425 for, I don't know, 10-15 minutes. Next up, I'm gonna make the marinade for the chicken. Obviously a chipotle, they use chipotle, but I have children, so we're gonna make it a little bit more of a neutral and not spicy. Some olive oil, a little bit of honey, some Dijon mustard, some onion powder, and some garlic powder. I have boneless, skinless chicken thighs. And this chicken is gonna go into the air fryer. I have it at 400 for 20 minutes, but I don't think it's gonna take that long. I'm gonna check it after 10 minutes, flip it, and then see how much longer it's gonna take. Now I'm gonna make the pico de gallo, which is the fresh salsa. It's so easy and so good. 1 Roma tomato. I'm gonna do half an onion. Just don't want it super oniony. Fresh cilantro. If you have the gene that says that cilantro tastes like soap, use parsley. I'm gonna do the juice of half of a lime.
Realized that I forgot to get beans for this, but that's okay. We're gonna have no beans today.
A little bit of salt. Beautiful. For the rice, I'm just gonna use one of these Uncle Ben's jasmine rice. They're great. Okay, we are ready to plate. I'm gonna use a plate, my favorite. The rice, shredded cheese, some of these roasted fajita veggies, the delicious chicken, lettuce, sour cream, the fresh pico de gallo, some hot sauce.
And that is how I make my DIY Chipotle bowl. We have Chipotle at home. See you tomorrow.
Hi, happy Thursday. Tonight I'm making one of those meals that I get asked about all the time. Where's the recipe? Where's the recipe? I am going to be making my mac and cheese, and it's going to be Gouda mac and cheese. Mac and cheese is one of those meals that seems really intimidating, but it's actually really easy. Let me show you how to do it. I'm going to start off with a pan that's really deep. This way, once I make the cheese sauce, I can toss the noodles in. And I also have a pot of boiling water. I do have half of a red onion from last night. I'm gonna dice this up really finely and put it into the sauce. It just kind of adds a little bit extra flavor, but it's not necessary. I'm gonna add this to the pan with a little bit of olive oil. I'm just gonna let that saute for a little bit. And while I do that, I'm gonna cut up my cheese. This is gonna be Gouda. You can use any cheese that you want. I find Gouda is just so delicious. It's good. And yes, I'm gonna be using this whole brick. You can shred cheese for this, but I've actually found that it melts just the same if you cut it up into cubes, and then it's way easier. Do you like a piece of cheese?
Yeah, they look like bricks.
Make sure you salt your pasta water,
Or else what?
or else the pasta won't have any seasoning. Now that the onions have been sauteed and have turned translucent, I'm going to start my roux. I'm going to add about 4 tablespoons of butter. And for the pasta, instead of using macaroni, I'm actually going to use these. We loved them the other week.
Yeah, they're so good.
They're like these little spirals. Now that the butter is melted down, I'm going to add 1 cup of flour. That actually was too much flour. Do half a cup of flour. If you add too much flour, just add more butter. This is called a roux, butter and flour, and you want to cook this for a bit until the flour isn't so raw. Does that make sense? So just a minute or 2. Now that that's cooked down a bit, I'm going to start adding my milk. You can use whatever milk you want. 1, 2, 3 cups of milk. You want this on a relatively low temperature, and what you're gonna do is get a whisk, and you're going to whisk the roux into the milk. The flour in the roux is going to thicken this up very fast, especially because ours is pretty thick. And this sauce, once you've added the milk to the roux, is called a bechamel sauce or a white sauce. Pepper and a little bit of garlic powder. Secret ingredient. You see how thick that got so fast? You want to stir it a lot. Number 1, so it doesn't burn. Number 2, so it doesn't get lumpy. You see how thick that is? So now let's all cook down. I'm gonna add in the cheese. And then slowly stir this and let it melt in. In the drained pasta and mix everything together. This is literally the best mac and cheese you will ever eat in your life. I promise.
And that is how I make my famous mac and cheese. Let me know if you make it. Hi, happy Friday. Tonight is pizza night and we are going to be having fancy pizza for dinner. And the recipe for that is on last week's video. So if you want to see exactly how to make it, just pop over to last week's meal planning video and it's all there. I will show you though when it is done.
Fancy pizza's done. Oh my god, it looks so good. I'm gonna cut it up. I'll see you tomorrow.
Happy Saturday. Tonight is nacho night. I shared my nacho recipe with you last night, so let's just plate it up.
Some hot salsa, sour cream. Oh, this looks so good.
And that's our dinner for tonight. Thanks for watching.
Thank you so much for watching this week. I hope you learned something. I hope that through this series, you're learning how to not only put together a meal plan, but enjoy cooking and realizing that maybe it's not as difficult as you mentally think it is. Do you know what I mean? Make sure you like and subscribe and follow me on all other platforms. I do upload different content, and I will see you